Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Happy new comic book day, January 10th, 2024. I hope all you guys found all your books in your cubby, mailed to you on the new comic book shop wall. However you guys get your books, I hope you guys found all the books that you're looking for. I know I did here in the loud, mysterious black bag. As always, before we get dived into that, shout myself out. Hey guys, click the link below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good YouTube stuff. Let's get dived into it. Loud, mysterious, black bag out of the way. And I got 3 books this week. As you guys know, I'm trying to stay kind of light. There's a bunch more books I'd love to get. There's a bunch of awesome stuff coming out. And sometimes I just have to wait for it to show up on the Marvel app or on the DC app, and that's, you can't afford everything, but I'm still trying to pick up some things. 5 is sort of my limit, but I got 3 this week that I'm excited to talk about. So in the number 3 spot, I have Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 15. Super fun book this week. It's part of the Gang War storyline. I'm really enjoying this title, and I'm really enjoying the art by Federico Vincentini. It's just totally different, and it kind of has this style that's unique to him, that's also really visually appealing, at least to me. And I'm super enjoying this run. um, I kind of like how in the Gang War, each title that's involved in Gang War isn't actually telling a really overarching thread that connects throughout each. It does connect throughout each, but they're sort of like fighting individual villains in different boroughs of the, while the Gang War is going on. And so we get our heroes kind of taking on this same villain, and this continuing story for each book. And the Miles book is actually picking up some pieces from the Amazing Spider-Man run, using some characters. I think maybe somebody might show up. It looks like maybe that's possibly Hobgoblin's master plan. But we get another more recent of Miles's new bad guy or bad girl roster. Don't want to give it away. But they show back up and team up with Hobgoblin, and yeah, it's just a fun run, guys. I can't say much else. So in the number 2 spot, now this could have taken the number 1 spot, but I'm a little biased because I love my favorite character, and when there's a good run there's a good run on my favorite character, it's hard for me to not just fanboy it. But this is a really good book. Wolverine 41. It is the start of the Sabretooth War, guys. And if you are, thinking Marvel hasn't been doing stuff very adult themed and telling stories that I'm interested in reading recently, this might be the book for you. This thing's super violent. The X-Men don't have, a little bit of spoilers here, but this has been out. This has been, a thing for 3 or 4 months now. But the X-Men don't have the ability to resurrect just everybody that dies willy-nilly. And there are some major deaths in this thing. I do not want to spoil anything in that book, but it was awesome. Sabretooth, this is not a spoiler, but Sabretooth, if this sounds interesting to you, Sabretooth has basically gathered together this multiversal, I know multiverse, but a multiversal grouping of himself. So it's like this master Sabretooth team that includes, I think it's 4 or 5 different Sabretooths that are pretty powerful throughout the multiverse, including obviously 616's Sabretooth, kind of at the lead of them. It's going to be a 10-issue arc too. So it's going to lead us all the way from 41 all the way to 50, guys. So I think I said 10 issues. So maybe it was to 51 because I said part 10. It's in the back of the indices, right? And there's going to be bi-weekly too. So if you want to jump on and get a bi-weekly Wolverine story that's going to span 9 to 10 issues, give or take, now's the jumping on point. Okay, preached enough about that. I had fun with it. I've been reading the Wolverine, and Percy's a really good writer, and the art on it is always fantastic. So in the number one spot, fanboying away, Miguel O'Hara Spider-Man 2099 number two, inching ever so close to Legacy number 100. They didn't put the Legacy number on here, but I think this is Legacy 99, maybe 98. We're real close. Uh, we get another first appearance in this one, just like the last few runs that we've had of the 2099. But this one's doing it the right way. It's telling stories about Miguel O'Hara, and they're just like these individual one-offs against new bad guys and stuff like that. Hey, but because of the fact each of these issues are like one and done, we tell a story, we move on. I do like my intertwined storylines and narratives. I think there's a little bit of that going on here, but not a whole lot. But I also really just am enjoying these kind of one shots. Feels like an episode of a cartoon. And that's good for me. I'm enjoying this run. We're getting it every week, and that's that. That kind of makes it work too. Is like every week you're gonna get a new story. Almost like what if they were actually doing a cartoon and putting it on Disney Plus? But regardless, this one's really fun. We get Dracula, the first appearance of Dracula 2099 for what that's worth. And he fights Miguel, and at the end of the day, Miguel, as usual, saves the day, and we wrap the story up, and I liked the story throughout. I honestly gotta give it to him. Like, this was a good little one-shot story of Dracula. The art was actually pretty good. Not the best I've ever seen, but it was pretty darn good. And we kind of get a lot of space scenes, and Spider-Man 2099 has this new space suit that I guess in my Uber fandom I wish was a little bit more defined and crazy cool looking, but it was cool for what it was. It was very simple space suit that he had on, and yeah, I don't know if that sounds fun. Then that's my number one book this week. I had a lot of fun with it, guys. Probably a little bit short and sweet this week because we just got the 3 books, but I did want to talk about them and share with you my passion for these comics. As always, if you guys do like this kind of content, hey, like, comment, subscribe, click the links below. Come hang out with me on IG. I do sell comics and stuff sometimes, not to plug myself, but hey, links below. See you guys next time. Have a great day.